Mummy, who's going to be driving the plane? I force a smile as I swivel to face Jacob, who's strapped into his seat in the back of the car for what feels like the millionth time since we left home half an hour ago. The pilot drives the plane, remember? What's he called? I don't know, sweetheart. Anyway, it might not be a man pilot. Do ladies fly planes? I suppress a laugh. Ladies? Of course they do. Ladies can do anything men can do, and usually better. I glance at Ronan, who raises his eyebrows, but has the sense not to contradict me. Will we be able to see him? Or her? We might see them when we get onto the plane, but then they have to go into the cockpit and close the door. I explain. Why? Jacob's not stopped talking about the holiday from the moment he woke up this morning. It's the first time he'll have been on a plane, and although he's been looking forward to it, he's obviously anxious. His incessant stream of questions is giving me a headache. I wish he'd give it a rest for 5 minutes, but I don't want to get the trip off to a bad start by losing my patience. I want it to be a holiday he'll always remember, for all the right reasons. Until a couple of weeks ago, I wasn't sure we'd be going at all. Originally, we'd planned a week in Crete, but at the last minute we discovered the villa where we were supposed to be staying had been double booked. I was furious. We'd been excited about the holiday for months, not only because it was going to be Jacob's first time abroad, but because I hadn't been to Crete in years and couldn't wait for a break from the monotonous routine of life. I love being a stay-at-home mum, but 4-year-olds are so demanding, especially when they're always up so early. I've been feeling the strain lately. It's probably why Ronan and I have been so grumpy with each other. There's another reason for the holiday. To spend some quality time together and hopefully seal up the cracks that have begun to fracture our marriage. Fortunately, Ronan and his silver tongue managed to talk the travel firm into paying out some compensation, which allowed us to upgrade to a more luxurious villa than we'd normally be able to afford. It's why I left it to Ronan. He's better at dealing with people than me. It's his superpower, an uncanny ability to charm almost everyone he meets. The villa he found in Turkey, high in the hills, surrounded by olive groves and orchards, looked amazing in the pictures online, although I'd never have chosen Turkey as a destination. It's just somewhere I've never fancied. I can't put my finger on why. Some inbuilt irrational prejudice about it being too politically unstable, too arid, too dangerous. I never used to be like this. I visited all kinds of inhospitable places for my job, but having children changes you. It makes you view everything through a different prism. While Greece remained my first choice, going to Turkey was better than not going anywhere at all. It's going to be a week relaxing in the sun, eating good food, and spending precious time together as a family. It's exactly what we need, especially as Ronan's been working so hard we've hardly seen him in the last few months. Predictably, I've done all the packing and organising, while all Ronan's had to do is throw a few t-shirts and a couple of pairs of shorts into a case. He didn't have to worry about getting the laundry done, or popping to the bank to change some money, shopping for holiday toiletries, or remembering to pack the Factor 50 and make sure we had the right travel plugs. He didn't have to pack for Jacob and stress whether he had enough clothes, which of his toys to bring, or what we needed to keep him entertained on the flight. That was all down to me. I'm sure we've left something behind. But what the hell? We're halfway to the airport now. If I've forgotten something, we'll just have to buy new. It's not as though they don't have shops in Turkey.